Good morning.
Hello. Hello there.
Hello. Kenobi.
It's not unlocked yet. You have to wait.
Shit.
Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, depending on the hour you're listening to us. We're back for another week. We're tired for another week.
Always.
I feel more sick every week.
Always.
Always. That's a different movie, but okay. Always.
It's your body. You feel whatever you want to feel.
Yeah. Nah, it's one week one shit, the other week another shit. Yeah. It's that's life.
You're dying, my friend.
I'm dying.
You're dying.
We're all dying. Ha 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 ha. Ha. So, this week's news. Where do you want to start?
There's the Battlefront community
Yeah.
challenges that
I've tried to play it.
that have been already being deployed.
Yes. And there's something strange about them. Once you finish, I've noticed that at least for malls, community thingy, once you finish, it restarts the counter.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
Because there are two for each
I know.
one.
the first one was the force grapple of Darth Maul. Once it finished, because it was faster to use, I reset it. Once it finished, and the second time once it finished, it was finished. I think it was a countermeasure just to give an option to the players play with it.
Maybe.
Because there was that experience with Leia when
Yeah.
they, after a week, redo it.
Yeah.
I think they're doing that without, or just a bug.
It's probably a bug.
It's probably a bug. But, for example, the illumination this morning was about the 2.4 million. And during lunch, when we went to play, it was at 4 or 27 or
So-
something.
So probably by tomorrow or something.
No, people already finished, but they are giving the option to finish it again. But the illumination it's one of the hardest ones to use, as we said last week.
I can't be sure because I haven't noticed that they ever
Yeah.
resetted the counter. But I don't know. It's probably a bug. If it's happening, it's probably a bug.
Yeah,
Because I know
And-
that I have already.
got it.
Yeah, I already
Yeah.
have the line saying more.
I think I have to check.
More.
One thing, amazingly, was that due to this quest, there's been an uprising of number of matches from Heroes versus Villains and less capital supremacy.
Because that's what we were saying last week.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people don't play as heroes on
Capital supremacy.
the modes with the regular troops. I'm one of them. I seldomly play as a hero.
I played like once during this week just for the quest.
and
I got the
yeah,
option and I did it, and then I died, and then gave the opportunity another
98% of the times that I play as a hero, it's probably on Heroes and Villains,
Yeah.
which is unplayable right now.
Yeah.
It's a complete mess.
Well, it is, but it isn't. I mean, it is. It's a fucking total mess. But it's, the funny thing is that it's been opposite as I thought it was going to be, because hero shooters have been more stable now with this mode than the previous
Because
modes.
the major issue is the lightsaber ones.
Yeah.
The lightsaber heroes are
And if you were a
totally
target
broken.
with a shooter, you were fucked.
yeah.
If you just play a little bit carefully, you're amazing.
Now it's much better to play as a shooter hero, definitely.
The other day, I was topped first place in a match I played with Chewbacca.
Yeah, but Chewbacca has always been relatively easy to play on heroes and villains.
Yeah.
It has always been the strongest blaster hero ever since I remember. But yeah, there was a time where actually reaching top 5 with a blaster was hard. Very, very hard.
But the other thing we talked about today when we were playing, now the matches can start without the 8 players.
Yeah. You no longer need the 8 players to
Yeah.
start a match. As long as you have both teams with the same amount of players, you can start.
But it's kind of unfair.
How so?
Well, you start the game match. For example, it's 1-1. Okay? Imagine it's a slow day for heroes and villains. And it's 1-1. You start the game. Right away, one of the guys invites a friend to play over instead 2 against 1.
But yeah,
The
that's
moment
the
you
thing.
invite a friend, it's already 2 against 1. So it's a little bit unfair. I liked the system before when it was 4 against 4.
But the
You
thing
know?
is, in the old system, if someone left the game mid session,
Yeah.
the team one of the
still
teams
fucked up.
would still be
And it's one of the
trailing.
reasons I liked the report thing on MOBAs, the fair report thing on MOBAs, because, but in the other way, I understand people that have to leave. You never know if people had to leave because they have prior engagements. But there are always those little sons of bitches, whiny bastards, that start to lose and then go away.
there will always be rage quitters. As long as there is an online play, there will always be rage quitters. It's normal. It's
Whiny bastards.
it's what happens. It's how
Yeah.
people are. So,
Yeah.
but the thing is, this is always going to happen. So, I can say that now, since you need at least the equal number of players to start a match, it's kind of more
A little bit fair.
fair. But in the old system, you still needed the equal number. I think. I think you still needed the equal number of players
Yeah.
to start with the old system.
But 4.
It had to be exactly 4. So this new system keeps its fairness, but it's also faster to jump into a match
Yeah.
because you don't need 8 players.
Yeah.
You can have 2, 4, or 6 to start play. So it keeps the fairness, like I was saying, but it's way faster for someone to get into the menu, start the match and get into it. Just go for it.
The matches have to. There are a lot of problems that have to be fixed in matches, but right now we also talked about this. The AI is way better now.
Oh yeah, on capital supremacy.
It responds way better.
Yeah.
I've been killed like 20 times because of fucking AI.
Yeah.
And AI with the lag, fuck you.
And the lag
And
is the problem.
The lag is the problem. But yeah, at some points it's more appealing now to play, but the others is less appealing. You know, it's just the problem is and will always be for the near future the lightsaber heroes.
Yeah, I think that's the biggest issue on the game right now is how broken are the lightsaber heroes. Because,
Yeah.
I mean, they're not exactly broken because they have always been stronger than regular troopers, obviously. And a good player will always be able to
Kill. Try to survive.
maybe not kill, but do some serious damage
Yeah.
on a hero. But the main problem is that
What was the phrase? That's a lot of damage.
yeah. Yeah, that's a lot of damage.
That's a lot of damage.
But yeah, the thing is, on the Heroes and Villains game mode, if you don't squad up,
You're fucked.
yeah. It's,
Actually, the other day I played as Chewbacca, the game I top placed. I team up with the Han Solo. And it was great because the other guy was playing the Han Solo with the skin of the Han Solo movie.
the thing is, you need a smart and intelligent player
Yeah.
who actually understands how the
And
game is
that guy
played.
was.
So you,
It was like, I was running. He spawned, is it? Nah. Well, let's
Yeah.
carefully do this shit.
that's
Yeah.
someone who is intelligent.
Yeah. I was the intelligent one.
So, in other cases, if you actually survive during a match like that, is when it's over, you look around and say, "That was lucky,"
Yeah.
and you try another map and hope for the
It will
same
be
luck.
like that situation of everything falling, but you stand in the same place and nothing falls on top of you, and it was like, what the fuck just happened? You know, grenade, 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 bomb, 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 shooting. You're fine.
But yeah, on the regular
Yes.
normal troopers game modes, it's always going to happen. You're being chased down by a lightsaber, and then you actually end up doing what I actually do. Oh, sorry sir, don't kill me sir, sorry sir, don't kill me sir. Oh,
Nah,
I'm dead.
No,
I'm
I'll
dead.
do this. Nope. Running for my life. Nope. They did this on Jurassic Park. I can live it. No, I'm dead.
Run to
To
the
the
hill. Oh, you're dead. You're dead. You didn't reach the hill.
Yeah, that's
You didn't reach the hill.
nope. No hill for you, sir.
Yeah, but it's like, oh, sorry, sir, don't kill me, sir. Sorry, sir, don't kill me, sir. Oh,
Have you heard
I'm dead.
the word of Jesus?
I'm in the menu. I'm dead.
Have you? It's like if you're playing the droid, you have to do like. Have you heard the word of our maker?
Robot Jesus.
Robot Jesus.
Yeah.
Anakin is the maker.
Robot Jesus is the guy from Detroit Become Human. He's the Robot
Oh,
Jesus.
He has shorter than I would thought
Yeah.
to be the.
The thing is, the game has millions of choices.
Yeah.
That's why it's long.
Yeah.
The story itself.
I
is
finished finally. I played and was like I was playing, and my dad, shouldn't you be asleep?
Nah, bro.
Nah,
Sorry, bro.
Why? What time it is? 6 a.m. Shit.
Sorry, bro.
How many characters did die on your playthrough?
Of the
main
ones.
Yeah.
Only the kid. Yeah, and it's she was already in Canada, and the kid just died. I was like, fuck me.
Damn.
Yeah, all of the other ones survived. Kara, Connor, Marcus.
And the black guy.
The big one. Oh
Yeah.
yeah, that guy just died on Jericho.
Oh.
That one died on Jericho.
Okay.
I didn't manage to save him.
Yeah.
But he is not.
I did.
He's not like a main character.
Kinda is.
I
He's
mean,
not the. Okay, if we talk about the three mains,
I mean,
did all survive?
he's not a main character because you only meet him halfway into the game.
Yeah.
That's why I'm saying it's not a main one.
Okay. For me, the only ones who died was the black guy. At the end,
The big one,
yeah,
Luther.
yeah,
Yeah.
Luther died at the end, and the blonde one, the blonde guy from Jericho.
Simon.
He
He didn't. On mine, he didn't.
on mine, he sacrificed himself for Connor. Connor, no, sorry. What's the name of the other guy?
Marcus.
Marcus, thank you. For Marcus
On
the
the
first
television
strike.
tower. No.
No, on that he survived.
Oh. Just
Why?
Like me, yeah.
Because I was playing Connor, and I went to interview the three droids
Yeah.
on the cantina and forgot about the guy on the top of the.
On my playthrough, he survived. So I think you went with him. I think.
Yeah.
I can't exactly be sure, but since I'm now preparing myself to another playthrough with different choices,
boy.
I'm-
I want to try to play. I want to see the what type of ending do I get if I play Kara and don't go and save the kid.
probably nothing.
Yeah,
She will probably die at the hands of the guy.
yeah,
I
and be
haven't-
broken.
Yeah, I haven't tried it, but
Yeah,
I'm imagining that's what happens.
yeah.
But yeah,
It's a hard game. Did you secret ending, extreme endings? Did you get the friendship from Connor and the inspector?
I did.
Yeah,
Obviously, I did.
Yeah.
It's not friendship. It's actually a father and son relationship.
kinda. Yeah,
Yeah, it's not. It's not
It's
a.
like a replacement.
It's not a bromance. It's not a ship. It's a father and son. Which that's why I like that the relationship they have.
yeah.
I could definitely play a game
Just about
just
to
with
do it,
their
yeah.
investigations.
Yeah, I would do.
Easily, I would buy it. But back
And
to Star Wars.
the lover finish. Did you get it?
Between-
Marcus and the girl.
North, and
Yeah.
North, yeah, I did.
Ah,
I
okay.
did.
We did the same shit.
Almost,
Yeah.
yeah, almost. I just didn't figure out how to save Luther on Jericho. I just don't understand how I could save him.
Save. No, I grabbed him.
Oh, you grabbed him. Okay.
Yeah. He was like, leave me behind. I said, nope, you're going with me.
But I grabbed him too. That's why I don't get it. But yeah, I'll figure it out.
Oh, I know what you have to do. Spoiler alert. Like, we're spoiling a lot.
Basically, when you get the kid and go to the bus, you pick him up on the way. You find him on the way and you have to save him there.
On the bus.
Yeah, on the way
No,
to the
no,
bus.
but because there is a way to arrive on the bus station with him.
Yeah. And on the way to the bus, you find him.
No, there is a way to reach the bus station
Yeah.
with him.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
But I didn't
You
find
reach the station, the bus station, with him, but you have to save him from the cops on the way to the bus after Jericho.
him. Oh, I didn't do that. I think I didn't do that.
Yeah,
With those droids that are all the same from the fun park, right?
No.
Yeah, there is something
No.
like that. Yeah,
no, but I'll show you later.
I'll
We're going way beyond. This is
I'll try
transforming
later.
into a droid
I'll
RPG.
try later. I'll try later.
This is trying
Back-
to
back to-
transform
back to Star
into
Wars.
Pinocchio with cybernetics
Yeah.
episode.
Back
I want
Star
to be
Wars.
a real boy.
You look. You reminded me of Pinocchio, of Shrek's Pinocchio.
Oh,
I'm a real boy.
I'm a real boy. I wear fangs. It's not girls in the underwear. It's my underwear.
I'm a real boy.
I'm a real
Jesus.
boy.
That's obnoxious.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, from Battlefront 2.
From Battlefront 2.
Um,
I think we've said anything.
Yeah, I think there's actually all that could be said.
For the rest of the news,
We
have a surprise for our listeners.
We just need to wait for the new ways of playing
The
that
new
they've promised
ways.
us.
But to surprise our listeners, right now we're again on a soundproof studio, made up studio, and we are here at Comic-Con San Diego.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, we did it again.
Yeah, right.
We've seen everything live. Not.
But yeah,
This is experienced by voice, so you can imagine anything. To be honest, when we did our first episode and we said that we are at the Star Wars convention, and when we posted the episode, we write on the post that we are there. About like 3 or 4 people that I know and I shared the episode before listening the episode went to read and shit and asked me, "Man, you went to the USA?" Yeah, I went there. Yeah,
Oh,
sure.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever you say, huh?
Yeah, I sold the kidney for that. Not my kidney, thank God for that, because I'm already sick.
Someone else's.
Someone else's
But
on the black market.
there's already dates for the Rise of the Resistance park or attraction.
Attraction.
Um,
It's the ride of your life.
on the park that Disney has in Orlando, it's going to open on the 5th of December. So maybe a week and a half or something before the Rise of Skywalker.
Bum, bum, bum.
And then on California, it's going to be on
Californication.
the 17th of January, 2020.
2020.
So basically,
Wasn't there that the original year for the Cyberpunk franchise? I think it was.
that's a good idea. I have absolutely no clue.
Because Cyberpunk was originally a RPG for tabletop, like pen and paper, and I think 2020 was the original
I
date.
can't remember. If I can be honest, I don't remember.
I'll check it later on Drive-Thru RPG,
Yeah.
the best website to buy your RPGs.
Basically, this attraction will put you in the middle of the fight between the Resistance and the First Order.
So innovating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly what people wanted. huh?
Yeah. The First Order. Yeah, that's what we want.
Thank you, Disney.
Thank you.
Thank you, Disney.
Now, adult Disney, where are our dancing Twi'leks?
Oh yeah, right. Yeah, right.
We deserve the dancing Twi'leks.
They won't put limbs being cut off on Jedi Fallen Order, but they will put female Twi'leks dancing.
That's
Yeah.
why I said adult Disney.
You dream too much.
Yes, I do.
You dream too much.
Yes, I do.
Also, the Sith Trooper.
I cried, I came, I laughed, I screamed. I want one.
So good. Okay.
It's so good. Finally get the confirmation about the red troopers that
Remember-
were in the poster.
Yeah, remember that poster that
Yeah.
everyone was saying?
I was
"Oh,
like-
this is not official. This is a fan-made poster."
Yeah, fuck you, mate.
How they like me now, huh?
And we are now sassier than before.
And people who doubted us are just being salty. Oh my god.
This is not the real stormtrooper.
Oh my god, what the hell are you doing?
But I think they'll look...
you've broken my childhood, Disney.
That's
Stormtroopers are white, not red.
Well, if they want to go to there, the stormtroopers are also black.
The Death Troopers are not Stormtroopers.
No. I'm talking about the other stormtrooper removing his helmet, and there he's black.
Those are not real Stormtroopers, okay?
That just made up with the First Order. It's not real canon. The real canon stopped being with the Sith movie.
But watching these...
Imagine an
Stormtroopers-
episode we're just imitating, like the entire hour we're just imitating salty people on the internet about Star Wars.
Yeah, that would be... that would be really bad for us. If people listen to it.
No, we'll just put a warning on the beginning. And this is makeup of the makeup show.
Yeah. How not to podcast.
How to not podcast. Or do you want to podcast and seize your meat at the same time?
But yeah, watching these new troopers actually gives me some hope to see some guy called
Actually,
Cardinal.
These stormtroopers, the Sith troopers, are the main reason I wished I was at the Comic-Con on San Diego, because they're already being sold
Yeah.
on Comic-Con San Diego. I just want to give my liver for this.
Shut up and take my money.
Shut up and take my money, my non-existent money. But
Yeah.
okay, I'll steal from someone else. I'll gamble if I must to. I play sabak for my life. But they just look amazing. The helmet looks amazing. The weapons look amazing. And most importantly, I want them in Battlefront.
Yeah. I'm not really crazy about the name. Sith Trooper. I'm not crazy about the name, but
There must be a reason for
I
that.
guess I have to wait for the movie to understand the name.
It's just, I think it's probably they were going like trying to bring the old ways of the Empire. Sorry. And what I mean the old ways is like the old Sith Empire. And it's gonna be a clash between the First Order and those aligning to the old ways.
Maybe this is something related to Palpatine.
Maybe.
Maybe, I don't know.
He's been training troopers secretly.
Or maybe they're just regular First Order troopers, but it's the Cardinals troops
Yeah.
instead of Phasmas.
Yeah. Phasma, fuck you.
Because when I read the Phasma novel, I loved the
Cardinal.
the character of Cardinal.
Yeah. I haven't read it yet.
So
I need to.
maybe it's what you're saying. Maybe it's not.
They'll probably.
But I love their design,
Yeah,
definitely.
the design is beautiful
And I think they would work really well.
and then one of the thing
Battlefront.
I expected we needed is that some classes, understandably, don't have skins. It just gives an option to the First Order to have skins. And probably on the first week after everyone buys the fucking skin, everybody's going to be red.
Hmm
And then you spot on the noobs wearing white.
Yeah. Or maybe they just don't want to wear red.
Still easy targets. They'll think like, oh, the red ones are the one who played the most time in this shit.
But I don't think they would if they added content from the movie to the game. I'm not seeing them add the Sith Troopers as a skin.
Why not?
I don't know, because
All the weapons are the same.
I'm much more imagining them adding them as an infiltrator for the First Order or something.
True. But depends on how they're going to play through the movie.
That's why I'm saying you have
Yeah.
to wait for the game, because if they add the content for the game, they will probably add it before
You know what
game,
would be
the
funny?
movie itself. Because when they released the last Jedi season on the game,
Yeah.
the content came like a week or something before the game, the movie.
Yeah, I remember that.
So maybe we could have some minor spoilers there. I don't know, but
We always get some minus spoilers on shit. On
Yeah, but-
merchandise.
you kind of understand what I'm trying
Yeah,
to
yeah,
say.
yeah. I
So-
totally understand.
I would rather see them adding it as an infiltrator class, because I think that the infiltrator class has a real potential of reaching every single era in the game, not just the Clone Wars.
Yeah.
So I know that the Empire has a lot of unused troopers that could be put in the game. Probably the Rebels could have one or two too. So I'm imagining they could do the same for the First Order and the Resistance.
They just have to grab every single book and comic.
But
and just,
when I started to see the images of the Sith Trooper in the internet, I was like, this looks incredible. It's just, it looks like a regular trooper, but the helmet is cooler.
a little bit of more black parts on the
yeah.
armor. I was going to joke that Maul is still alive.
Yeah.
You know?
Could be.
Huh, you never know.
You did see him die in the movie, and then surprise, surprise.
But
Kenobi, I'm back.
But then he died on Rebels. But people don't see Rebels, so they don't know. Hooray!
Surprise, surprise.
Surprise! It's like that
Kenobi.
Lego movie. I am awesome!
Yeah.
That's like the best appearance of Darth Maul ever.
Easily.
Easily.
But I'm really curious to see how the Sith troopers, are used in the movie.
Let's call it Red Troopers.
Yeah.
Red
'Cause I'm not, like I said, I'm not crazy about the name.
No, I like the name, but I need more information of the name. So for now, we'll just call them Red Troopers.
Okay, Red Troopers.
You know, Red Troopers. 1 Red Trooper, 2 Red Trooper, 3 Red Trooper. All the Red Trooper.
Red Trooper.
Red Trooper.
Red Trooper.
Red Trooper power. Blue Red Trooper power. Green Trooper. Yes, I went there.
Butt Scratcher. Red Trooper.
Black Trooper power. White Trooper power. Blink. Red Trooper power. Remember that comedy sketch of Darth Vader falling in love with a girl with a Darth Vader costume but in pink?
Yeah.
What happened to that? I need to see that again.
I have no idea.
Oh God. And the Robot Chicken.
The Robot Chicken.
That's
yeah.
classic.
Robot Chicken is probably the best parody of Star Wars I've seen.
Yeah.
Much better than the episodes of Family Guy.
Yeah. It's
Which
a
are-
little bit of different.
Which are in their own right really good.
amazing.
Yeah, really.
But it's
really
a
good.
different type of comedy.
Yeah, it's different. Yeah, I know. Because Robot Chicken is more like small sketches. Yeah,
Yeah.
but I actually prefer the way Robot Chicken does it. Despite how good being the Family Guy episodes.
Yeah.
Anything else to add on the Red Trooper?
Red Trooper.
Red Trooper.
Red Trooper. Basically, we also need a blue trooper, a green trooper. We need the Sentai power.
The yellow trooper
And the pink-
black trooper to
the
get the
pink-
Power Ranger troopers.
Yeah, the Sentai power.
The Power Troopers.
The power troopers. Dude, let's do that.
What?
The
The Power Troopers.
I mean, Anovos is probably going to sell the Red Trooper costume.
Mm-hmm.
I know a guy who can paint that shit. Let's do the Sentai power of Star Wars.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay. Okay, my friend. Okay.
Okay. Then we just need to combine with that the limited version of just limited or limited run that's selling about the Power Rangers games that brings the fucking coins of the Dino powers, and we combine them. Star Wars with Dino powers.
Who's
It'd
gonna
be amazing?
Who's gonna stop me now, bitch?
Stop now! Stop now! Stop me now! Yeah! Stop me now!
You should be on Portuguese Idol,
Thank you very much.
so they could tell you you don't sing shit.
No problem. My father tells me that every week.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Your father seems like a good person.
Yeah.
Also, there are news regarding the Mandalorian.
Mandalorian. Oh man, this is perfect.
Jesus, you're on fire today.
I'm on fire. I feel sick, but I'm fire.
You're
Probably
on-
it's the fever.
You're on fire today.
Jesus.
I don't know what you've drunk,
Nothing.
but you're actually.
That's the
on fire
problem.
today.
I can't drink. I'm taking pills.
You fucking junkie.
Yeah. But seriously, this week is being a fucking mess with my health.
That's what I'm saying. You're dying.
Yeah, I'm dying.
You're dying.
I'm dying.
You're there.
I love you all. Goodbye, everybody. I got to go. No, let's save that for the ending.
I'm trying to understand what song is that.
It's from Bohemian Rap. The fucking guys.
Queen.
Yeah, thank you.
Is it?
Yeah. I got to go. Na, na, na,
Oh, yeah,
na,
yeah.
na, na.
Yeah, it's the one. Mama.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Ooh,
The rhythm was
I don't wanna die.
the rhythm was there, but the lyrics
Yeah.
not so much.
Yeah.
the lyrics not so much. But yeah, Mandalorian.
Mandalorian.
Jon Favreau is already getting work done on the second season.
Thank you very much. You haven't heard our opinion about the first season, but you're going full ahead for the second.
Yeah,
Thank you very much.
We don't know if the first one will be good, but we already know we can get the second one.
Yeah.
Which is weird. It's just weird.
Well,
Especially giving the amount of money spent on doing it.
think about this. It's that guy doing it.
Yeah, it's Jon Favreau. I mean, yeah.
I mean, like,
He has a lot of bonus points.
he hasn't not fucked up yet.
Yeah.
Yet.
Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni.
Yeah. They haven't fucked up yet.
Yeah.
So, I trust better their decision than most of the people doing decisions for Star Wars.
Oh yeah,
nowadays.
easily. That's a given. That's a given. So
I'm just curious. Well, the show is going to be on air like in November or December.
12th of November.
12th of November, exactly. I have two questions. One, are we going to see his face? The Mandalorian's face?
Oh yeah.
Or it's going to be like Jango Fett before... it's going to be like Boba Fett before Jango Fett.
That's a good question.
Second of all, is it going to be like Netflix? Like, it comes out, you can see all the fucking... No?
It's going to be weekly.
Weekly.
Disney has already. I think that Disney has confirmed that The Mandalorian will be put episodes weekly on the platform.
Fuck. I like to binge watch.
Yeah, I like to binge watch too, but
That's da vidania.
on a business standpoint, I think that's better for them to release an episode at once.
Yes. They have to be on a different set of bases than its competition,
Mhm.
which basically nowadays is Amazon Prime,
Hulu.
Netflix, HBO.
Yeah, but on their direct competition, I would say it's more Hulu and Amazon.
Hulu.
Netflix would be more in line with HBO because those are two streaming services more broad.
Yeah, Hulu still publishes the episode weekly if he has to. Like when Hulu was releasing the episodes of South Park, you get them weekly.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember?
I haven't seen South Park in a long time.
No, I was going for the joke of the member berries. You haven't seen it yet. Yeah, in one of the latest seasons, they went nuts about Star Wars.
That's why I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like these fucking berries with mouths and eyes, and they just say, "Do you remember? I remember. Remember when Star Wars was cool?"
Pepperidge Farm remembers.
Yeah. Basically, what's that? It's basically like
Pepperidge
that.
Farm remembers.
It's basically quite that.
But yeah, I mean, Jon Favreau. I don't remember seeing him fail at something.
And it's not going to be the first time.
I mean, he's done The Lion King now.
Yes.
I'm hearing great things about the movie.
I heard two things that I disliked it. One, they removed the thing about when the monkey hits the head of the lion and say it's in the past, but the past can hurt. They removed that. I was like, that's one of the biggest moments on the movie.
Right.
The other part is they shortened the Scar song because they removed the march of the hyenas because it was supposedly related to the Nazi movement, which obviously it was a reference to.
Nobody can say that the original Lion King wasn't a political movie. So
It was.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It's like it's a political / monarchy movie.
So yeah, I mean, they can't just say that the Lion King isn't political because it was.
Yeah.
I mean, the guy who sang most of the lyrics, the guy that sang is, the guy was a South African rebel or something.
Yeah.
During the apartheid years. So
Yeah.
There's no more political than that.
Plus, it's a big ass movement for all the greenies out in the world because they eat bugs and they don't like eat flesh. They eat bugs. And
Right.
it's like bugs are like the vegetarian option of meal eaters in the food animal
Maybe.
chain.
Maybe.
Like you don't teach a fucking big ass cat to eat bugs. Just
Oh no, then you don't.
Yeah.
You don't. that you really don't.
But I'm being a little bit disappointed lately with the news about the Disney live action remakes. To be honest,
I think that they shouldn't do it.
Yeah.
Period.
I mean, I'm not concerned at all with Ariel going to be a black girl instead of the white and all. Like the internet has been all over that shit. I'm okay with it. If he has the vibes and the song, the voice to sing it, go for it. I don't give a fudge. For me, it's more concerning that Mulan doesn't have Mushu.
Yeah. But I understand why some people, not all of them,
Yeah.
why some people are concerned about the Ariel casting.
Why?
I kind of understand because, and this is, I just want to point this.
What's the name of the? Just to think. What's the name
Terry
of
Crews.
that? Yeah, thank you. I want to nominate Terry Crews to be Sebastian.
Or the king.
No. Think about it. He can be ruly, and he can be fun. He can be upset, and he can be amused.
I would watch
Sebastian.
a Little Mermaid movie with Terry Crews playing all the characters.
True. Let's petition that shit. I'm serious.
I would actually
Sign for it.
sign for it. Because Terry Crews is incredible.
Yeah.
But I'm not really concerned about the casting of Ariel.
Yeah.
Personally, but I understand why some people are upset. And this is a minority of the people who are upset.
Yeah.
These are the people who actually understand that the source material should be followed strictly.
Yeah, but the source material, she was blonde.
I know.
So they
That's
already fucked up the first time.
That's why I'm saying I kind of understand why they say it. Kind of understand. But it's
But if the best option is that voice and that attitude of that actress,
I'm not saying otherwise.
Yeah.
Saying otherwise, but I just said that personally I have no issues with it.
yeah,
I have issues with I have problems with those issues on other movies.
yeah,
Okay. When the movies are comic book related, I actually have some issues. But
yeah.
with The Little Mermaid, I personally don't. Because it's not even a story that I actually enjoy. So, yeah, I mean, 90% of the stories that Disney had animated movies for, I personally don't enjoy them. I enjoyed The Lion King and Hercules probably.
I have Hercules is my favorite.
Yeah, I kind of just I just enjoyed these two.
Yeah. Plus, I want to give us if Disney wants to really, really, really piss off the internet, I have the best option for them to do it. Snow White. All right, Snow White, but
Hmm.
the dwarfs aren't dwarfs, are normal people, and she's a dwarf.
I wouldn't go that way. I would make Snow White
Yeah.
and get a girl as black as coal and just call it Coal Black.
That changes the entire movie.
I know. But in their perspective, the movie would be the same. So I can okay, do it.
It's like redo the Snow White.
That's what I'm saying. I kind of understand why people are upset. For instance, take it the latest Spider-Man movies.
Yeah.
Okay.
I haven't seen it yet.
Mary Jane Watson in the comics is a white, redhead girl,
Yeah.
right? And in these movies,
She's not.
she's not. She's the opposite.
Yeah.
And that's why she isn't called Mary Jane.
MJ.
Maybe that's why she's MJ.
Yeah.
So I kind of understand why some people may be upset if they don't follow the source materials, because it kind of sometimes it gives us some kind of forced diversity, if you can understand what I'm saying.
People just complain about everything now.
I know. People just complain about everything nowadays, but some of the complaints are actually logical.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you have forced diversities being forced down your throat,
Yeah.
and these are like choices that don't actually make any sense.
Yeah.
For instance, if you want to make a character for black people, for instance,
Yeah.
just create a black character or use a black character that has already been established. For instance, you want to make a Marvel movie with a black character.
Steel
don't-
Panther,
don't-
Black Panther.
Don't change. That's something that bothered me. Black Panther is not the first black superhero movie. Blade is. Blade is a Marvel. It's Marvel.
Blade isn't a hero.
Yes, it is.
No. Blade is like Deadpool.
And Deadpool isn't a hero.
No, he's like a what is he says? There's a proper.
An anti-hero is still a hero.
It is, but it isn't.
I mean, if you want to make a black character Marvel movie, just use, for instance, Blade.
Yeah, but you already have 3 movies of Blade, and you cannot change the character because anyone knew that appeared
Yes, you
to
can.
be.
Yes, you can.
No.
You have 3 Fantastic Four movies. All of them sucked, and they still want to make some more.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, the Fantastic Four movies.
Oh,
Yeah, they changed it. They still.
they
changed
always
it.
sucked.
I don't care. The 3 Blade movies, the only one that was actually really good was the first one. The second was kind of meh, and the other.
To be honest, I only remember the first one.
So yeah, I mean,
Yeah. We're getting again off point.
that's what I. But
Yeah.
yeah, okay. Reset the thing.
Yeah.
Reset the thing. The Mandalorian.
The Mandalorian.
Because this conversation started with the Lion King.
Yeah.
Forget the Lion King.
Yeah.
If you want to see the Lion King, go see the Lion King, then go fight to the internet about it.
Yeah. We'll go see Lion King and don't tell me anything because I don't want to see the Lion King.
Yeah.
The Mandalorian.
The Mandalorian.
Jon Favreau is yet to make a failure.
Yeah.
So I kind of understand why Disney already has
Permission.
plans and already gave him permission.
No,
for
they're
the
already
second.
filming it.
The first one.
No, the second.
No, the second is not being filmed. It's still,
Yes.
it's just being prepped.
Or that.
It's being prepped. But if you look at the episode list and the director's list for each episode, those are some great
Options.
names.
Yep.
Taika Waititi, for instance.
Ooh.
Who's going to make another?
4-4.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Don't break the
Sorry,
plates,
sorry.
please.
Are they okay?
Don't break
sorry,
the plates.
Sorry, you're absolutely right. 4-4.
4-4.
4-4.
Okay, 4-4.
4-4.
4-4.
It's 4-4. Boom boom.
So yeah, we will get 2 more Thors on Marvel because James Gunn already said that if Thor wants to be on the next Guardians of the Galaxy, he just needs to say yes.
Smart needs to do a new 4-4 just to do ahead with 4 about the 4-4. Remember the smart 4-4?
Yeah.
Do a smart 4-4 new to release with the 4-4-4.
Buy a 4-4 now and get a hammer for free.
And only responds to you.
Are you worthy over 4-4? Try our hammer and get a 4-4 free.
Jesus.
We have too much free time.
Yeah,
we should stop.
We
should stop.
We have it. We have too much free time.
But we have also now the information about how much it costs to do each episode of The Mandalorian.
Which was kind of cheap, to be honest.
No, it's really not.
Yes, it is.
15 million
Yes, it is.
for each episode.
Compared to the last episodes of Game of Thrones, into which everyone complained.
Dude, that's kind of how much the Game of Thrones episode would cost. Around 15 to 17 million.
Disney has the money.
I'm not saying they don't. I'm just commenting.
And they're wasting on good things.
I'm just commenting something. I don't care about Game of Thrones.
More important than the cost,
Is the quality.
I want to see the bill. Like, I want to see what they spent on every fucking single thing. It's one of my curiosities. You know?
I would like to see how much they will pay for special effects.
At least from the trailer, it doesn't seem like much for special effects.
That wasn't really a trailer. That was just...
Yeah, the teaser of
A
the
sneak
teaser of the
peek.
trailer.
There was a sneak peek.
Yeah, the production sneak
Of course
peek.
there will be a lot of special effects. It's Star Wars, man.
Yeah, but it looks like it's mostly going to be on the fucking same planet.
Still. You have blasters, you have a lot of things you need to do.
Yeah, but I miss the old days, you know.
Yeah, but they will still have to do a lot of computer work. So
Well, they could paint it by hand on
could,
every frame.
They could paint it. They could also not do anything.
And just like, pew, 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 like the actors.
Yeah.
Imagine an actor that's like, you just have to imagine you're shooting the shit. Okay, pew, 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 pew. What the fuck are you doing?
I'm imagining it.
But could you please not do the voice? Yeah, I'll try. Pew, 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 pew.
Without the voice.
I'm out the voice. I cannot do it.
Without the
I
voice.
have to perform completely.
Yeah, without the voice.
Okay, so we are going to spend now 10 million just to remove the fucking voice.
Now we have to mute it. Now you have to mute you. Are you happy?
It's like we're going back 50 years to silent movie just because of you.
You're not getting the paycheck for your voice, okay?
This is just for visual acting, not voice acting, you know.
But yeah, I mean, 15 million per episode. I would like to see where they spend the money.
Yeah, it's like it's one of my major curiosities in the business. It's like I want to see what they spent on where.
Yeah.
Most people don't think about this. It's like really important just to see how much and where.
Yeah, where. The where is very important.
The where is very important. And to who.
Well,
It's like, if you see the cost bill of a Tarantino movie, you know at least one place it is being spent. On the fake blood.
Fake blood companies.
Yeah. The company that still does it.
The only one, yeah.
The
probably.
only one. It's like, you have, the moment he said, I'm retiring after this, It's like preparing already a suicide note.
Yeah.
Or costing even more the fake
I mean-
blood just to...
I mean, Robert Rodriguez still makes movies. Maybe
They ain't the same.
he could. But he doesn't do a lot of it nowadays. Yeah. I think that the last movie he did was the second Sin City,
Damn.
like 5 or 6 years ago.
Damn, that's old.
Nah, it's not old.
Compared to nowadays of movie lengths and years and new...
5 to 6 years ago, it's
Yeah.
not that much.
It's the new old.
The new old, okay.
Uh,
But yeah, the actors will not be cheap.
no.
The lead actor was in Narcos.
Yeah.
Gina Carano has been in a lot of movies,
Yeah.
including The Fast and Furious, which makes a lot of money. Carl Weathers is a well-known actor
Yeah.
with a big career, so they were
Big
just,
ass names for big ass bills.
just these three are not going to be cheap.
No. It's like we spent 12 million on the actors, and then we have to spend 1 million on the food for everybody, and then 1 million on the places for people to sleep.
And the thing is, they are probably not that worried about spending the money on the show because they will get
The income.
more than enough in
Yeah.
revenue.
They always do.
So they will easily turn it into profit.
Yeah. Fucking Disney.
What the show will cost to make in the end,
Show must go on.
what the show will cost in the end, they will probably do the profit for in each episode. I mean, if the show after 12 or something episodes costs 200 million, which is basically a low budget movie nowadays, they would probably do almost that in profit per episode.
Yeah. Easy peasy.
So,
If we have a guy that only plays with footballs and gets that money just by selling clothes with his number, then we can do it for Star Wars.
that's a small minority, right?
Yeah, I know.
The big majority of football players are not even professional,
I know.
and the ones who are, a lot of them receive minimum wages.
I know. I'm just talking about spending money on one place to have the income.
I know.
Just talking about that situation.
I know.
That situation.
Yeah, I seriously cannot wait for the Mandalorian
Yeah.
because it's a part of the Star Wars universe that we haven't really seen being explored.
Good intro for something I have on my backpack. Ta-da!
What is that?
This is the introductory version of Star Wars Edge of the Empire RPG game.
Oh,
I bought it. That's why the dice. You know that? So,
Mhm.
Yeah.
mm-hmm.
And it's just this part of the like I've said before in the other episode, there are 3 franchises, and this one is about rebels and scoundrels and slave makers and colonists and all that. It's really funny. And just trying to how to adapt these fucking rules to one-to-one play game. That probably when we do the game, it's gonna just be the two of us, probably, most likely. Yeah.
Maybe.
But yeah, I'll manage it. You'll get probably a fucking droid to help you, a small droid. Like every single game of Star Wars, when you're a single player in a single adventure, you probably have a fucking droid. So
Yeah.
especially if you're not a Force user.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
But even if you are,
even if you didn't start as such, you get a fucking droid. It just depends on the size of the droid. This is really on point, and I love the
artwork.
artwork. Thank you.
Yeah.
This is just the beginner game rule book.
Smells good.
Yeah,
It's a new,
smells like new.
new book smell.
Yeah,
I love it.
we'll talk about that later when you. when we decide what to do, when to do, and what you're going to play as it. Yeah.
I should stop dancing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fat.
Yeah, it's a part of the Star Wars universe that we never get to see. The bounty hunting
Yeah.
worlds.
We need more of that.
We had Boba Fett, but Boba Fett
We had like
in the movies, Boba Fett is a failure.
remember the old cartoons of Star Wars. There's like one of them was droids, and there's like in the first episode I think because I got it online and tried to see it, and the animation was really something. And the first episode appears like the droids escaping from bounty hunters, and you see Boba Fett with the two pointy cannon that appears on the Mandalorian, and all the other bounty hunters, like the one with the roll-up thingy on the head, and the droid one, and so on and so on and so on.
Yeah, I vaguely remember it.
Yeah.
I think I've only seen droids once or twice.
And then you have the one thing I have to see is the Ewoks movie.
Oh. God, I mean, I imagine that's awful. I haven't seen it.
It's like
I haven't had the courage.
from what I've seen, it's like one of those 80s movies, like the Labyrinth with David Bowie, but on the forest, or like the Dark Crystal, but with more humans on the show.
I don't know. I don't think I have the courage to see it.
You can do it, laddie.
I would probably have to be really drunk to enjoy it.
Or it's like the Princess Bride. This movie was okay. Don't give me bullshit. Yeah, the Princess Bride was okay. There's in fact an RPG set just for that movie.
Oh, I can imagine there is.
Yeah.
I can imagine there is.
More important than that. You remember Ash versus the Evil Dead? There's an RPG.
I'm not surprised.
Just for the third movie.
No, okay. If there is a PlayStation game for Desperate Housewives, I can imagine that there are RPGs for all of that.
What
Yeah.
the fuck?
Yeah, there is a PlayStation game, I think it was for the PS2, called Desperate Housewives, which was based on the television show Desperate Housewives.
You're fucking kidding
No,
me.
I'm not even joking.
Oh shit.
It's like The Sims, but worse. Way worse.
Are you telling me there's
And
a
way
worse...
sluttier. It was...
Wait, is this worse or better than Playboy Mansion?
It's worse.
Oh shit.
Playboy Mansion in its own right was really cool.
Yeah, actually it was.
The game was really
Enterprise and
Yeah,
you-
it was really entertaining.
Yeah.
It was an entrepreneurship course
Yeah.
for kids
Yeah.
who were actually not allowed to play it. But
But
it was still an
Yeah.
an entrepreneurship course.
yeah. Actually it was because when we talk about our friend that's in the business of doing magazines and all that, everything I can say about it I learned from Playboy Mansion.
True.
The articles and the frame and the photos.
The front page.
The front page, the poster in the middle,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
articles. What people are interested in these days.
In that purpose, the game was good.
It was fucking amazing.
The Desperate Housewives game is
just sad.
it's sad. It's bad.
It's bad and sad. Bad sad.
I can actually show you some clips about it. But
Oh no.
it's awful. It's god awful.
No.
Unless you're going to play it and actually do on purpose to make absolutely
The worst.
yeah, the game would be entertaining. If you want to make a playthrough of the game to put on the internet as a joke, yeah, that works.
For that, I'm going to play the Simpsons game of skateboard. It's more entertaining.
It's much better also.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a different game, but it's much
Yeah.
better.
You know what I miss? The old Tony Hawk games.
Yeah.
The Pro Skater.
Which had Darth Maul.
And Spider-Man.
Yeah.
And the hands from the Adams family.
Yeah.
Playing as a big ass hands.
Too good.
Skating. It's like, I think that's what probably gave imagination to all the people that do nowadays the thing of skateboards with the fingers.
Yeah, probably.
Probably.
Yeah.
Most likely. Like, where did you come up with that idea? I don't know. Thank you, Tony Hawk.
Other times.
Other times.
Good
Other
times.
memories.
Good times.
And when they innovated the shit out of that shit because you could get off the skate and walk.
Oh, yeah.
That
yeah.
was like mind blowing.
You never thought of it, did you? Huh?
It was like, finally, we have the technology.
Pull the sneaky on you.
Jesus fucking
Yeah,
Christ.
I think we're through here.
Yeah.
Right.
I think there's no more news. Well, actually forgot one thing. They released posters for the VR game
Oh,
of
yeah.
Darth Vader.
Yeah.
One of them was the Darth Vader. The other one was like appeared a person from the archives. It had that feeling. Another was probably like a smuggler of the same species of the guy with little wings on episode 1. The Phantom's Menace. What was the name of that? The blue guy, you know. And the fourth image is what is most interesting because it gives a vibe of like old records and temple guardians, the Jedi guardians, the Jedi temple. I miss those guys. They never explored as much that part of the franchise as it could be. I think it's one of the things they should explore a bit. They explored a bit on Star Wars Rebels because one of the Inquisitors, but it is one thing that's missing, you know.
That's the good thing about Star Wars. It's a whole universe where you can actually...
Which also gives us the fucking question: where the fuck were they on Order 66?
That's a question you will never have answered.
No. I have to email Dave Filoni to explain it.
and pray.
And pray.
Pray for an answer.
I'll probably use Twitter, it's faster.
You still would have to pray for an answer.
Yeah.
I think.
Yes. Let's do an episode just questions to do to Dave Filoni.
Oh, yeah.
Dave Filoni, you're our only hope. That's the title.
You're our only hope. No.
I don't have time. I'm shooting this shit and filming that shit, and then I have the Q&A and the big conventions. You know, I don't have time.
It's gonna be great.
No, actually, I'm just kidding because Dave Filoni, in every place he has been a great person for the franchise.
Yeah. You can actually see it in his eyes that he actually enjoys doing it.
He's like happy, you know, really happy.
Yeah.
Happy.
He
Happy
really,
hippo.
he really enjoys doing it, which is good.
Yeah.
We need more people like that.
But after that small part of what it will come be of the Darth Vader's VR experience. Well, I don't know if we can play it because we don't have a VR system and that shit is kind of expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we are saving money for the game.
We are saving money.
Yeah, period.
Trying to.
live.
Or trying to.
But I think any news, any games, any opportunities, any more ideas to explore the universe correctly is really great. On the other day, they published on Instagram of Star Wars, the concept designs for BB-8,
Mm-hmm.
and most of them you're like, how the fuck will that work with what we've seen in the movie? It wouldn't. There was one that was just like a ball inserted on a half ball,
And they just
It's-
expected it to work.
and just expected to work. It's like a big head mushroom with a ball downside or wheels. I don't remember if that one had wheels or the ball. And there was another one which was the ball, the head, but to turn the ball, you'll like mini
Yeah.
wheels to turn it. It was like so confusing. So I don't know. Wouldn't work. Probably wouldn't work.
All I know is that this one works,
Yeah.
kind of.
I still know that I prefer the BB-90.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Just because it's black,
Yeah.
it's cooler.
Yeah. It's
It
a
looks-
dark side.
It looks way better.
It's like a Darth Vader of the BB-8.
And since it's a 9,
Yeah.
it's an updated version.
Hazara say.
But don't go for updated versions because R2D2 still beat the crap out of the R2D10
yeah,
or RD6D10 or something.
yeah, something.
I think it was 10 somewhere.
Yeah, but I mean,
The golden one.
R2D2 is Deus Ex Machina for Star Wars. It's like a MacGuffin
It's like the MacGyver
on wheels.
on wheels. But it can do anything. Why? Because it's R2D2.
It's Deus Ex Machina.
Someone should do like a country music just for R2D2.
Well, if it exists, it's on YouTube.
Yeah. Fucking internet.
We should
They
look
ruin
for
our
it.
lives.
We should look for it.
Oh, Jesus fuck. Well, I think that's it.
Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah. Also,
I need coffee.
just to add, we are finally also on Stitcher, which is another podcasting platform.
We're on Stitcher.
Yeah.
Damn, Doug.
Bitches need stitches. Podcasts need Stitcher.
Nice.
Yeah, we are on Stitcher. Apart from already Spotify and Apple Music or
All
Apple
the fucking lists you
Apple
can.
Podcasts, whatever.
Yeah. We're also inside your minds.
I wish. Someday we will.
We're inside your minds. Moving fingers like a Jedi. You're listening to me. Again, moving fingers like a Jedi.
Move
we know-
along, nothing to see.
Now we're going to say goodbye. And you're going to listen again our episode from the beginning. Moving hands like a Jedi.
You have to pray it's working.
This is the power of the Force. You cannot defy it. You defy it, you die. Order 66 is gonna hand you like a bitch.
Almost. Almost rhymed there.
Almost,
rhymed
almost.
there.
Almost.
So, thank you guys.
Thank you.
See you guys back next week
Yeah.
with more something stupid to say.
Yeah, always.
Because we are two white dudes who like to opinate about stuff.
But not over criticize.
No. We are
We
good.
respect the internet.
We are good Christians. We are good Christians.
I'm not Christian. That's why I
It's
respect
an
other people.
expression. It's an expression.
But because I'm not Christian, I respect people.
Yeah, you're not Christian. You're Bruno.
Yeah, I'm faking.
Your father didn't name you Christian.
No.
So, may the force be with you guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Have a nice day. And try not to die like me. You.
Coffee on the Dark Side, non so special, special effects present you Coffee on the Dark Side.